Welcome to the Fascist episode 5. Welcome to the FASCAST episode number 5.
It's hard to believe that we've actually made it 5 episodes.
Yeah, I thought for sure this would be like 2 episodes, then we would get tired of it. But here we are.
Cringe.
Yeah. I mean, last week we got like maybe 100 views on the IG one, but like we got like 22 or 28, almost 30 on the YouTube version. So I'm assuming that's where all the views went. Either that or shadow banned because I tagged Daily Wire in one of my cars.
Yeah, we got a few things to cover with the playoffs kicking off. We eliminated 3 drivers, including me. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah. Jumping on into the results from the round of 12, Saturday Group 1, we had Alex W. Manis winning it, which means he automatically advances to the next round. Toyota Prius came second, Sokudo came third, I came fourth, Zmugen came fifth, and because there's only 6 drivers in each race, we're going to just say all 6. 6th place, my co-host.
On the slow. That's what.
Well, you got put in a stacked group.
Yeah.
Like, I had a tough time.
If I was in Group 2, I think I would have got third. Because there was only 4 drivers.
Mm-hmm.
At least. I might have beaten out 772.
Perhaps.
Maybe not, though. He did beat me in S13 class. Every time he's raced me. So yeah, the Group 2 race had Polly winning. So like Alex, he automatically advances. Then we had 772, Marios, and a Don Don, the former Hojo legend.
Sunday, our first race of the day, we had myself. I won it because Alex got a position penalty.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. The marshals ruled after the race he got a position penalty.
He should have got third then.
Probably cutting corners. No, he crossed the line before me. Barely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of stopped at the line.
We had to look at it for like 4 angles, from like 4 different angles to determine whether or not he crossed the line before me, and he did. But then Jad, just a driver, dropped the bombshell of he got a corner cutting position penalty.
Probably just so you could get a win.
We're not gonna go into the details, but Toyota came 3rd place. Potato FRL, who missed the first race, he finished 4th. We let him take over Still Noob spot because he wasn't there, and Potato showed up. And since he's on the actual opposite side of the world as us, I was like, sure, you can. It's a better time for you to race at. So Marios, he finished 5th. And Polymeros finished 6th after a really tough lag-filled race.
Answer one question. If you
Well, what's the question?
If you didn't win the Group 2 or the Group 1 race on Sunday, would you have advanced?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I came second, I would still be in the same spot in the standings as I am now.
Oh.
I would be 1 point ahead of Polly instead of 3. Guys, if you saw a figure moving in the background, it's just my roommate. He's cool.
And on the Sunday Group 2 race, I raced in that one 3 people, and that's the race that's on the TikTok right now.
The race finished.
We had Sokudo winning, Zmugen, and then me with like at least 20-second gap.
Yeah. Yeah, that was another rough race. But you finished on the podium in a race of only 3 drivers. Okay. So I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, you can watch all of our races on our Twitch channel, FRL_FASCAR, because they're all saved there because we streamed every single one of them. And we're going to continue to do that throughout the playoffs. So if you haven't followed us, please follow us. We need the Twitch partnership so we can get custom emotes and 40 cents a month. And then we get
yeah.
shut down for copyright because our logo looks really similar to NASCAR.
And they're
um,
one letter off NASCAR.
yeah, yeah. And
Back to
we
FRL
actually
SPA.
also are copying a fashion brand's name. Apparently, I didn't know it existed, but then I was like, "FastCar's already a hashtag? What?" And I clicked on it. It was like leather shoes and leather watches and designer stuff. I was like, "What? I've never heard of this before."
There's
Anyways,
also FASCAR, Florida Association of Stock Car Automobile Racing.
oh well. If we need a name change, you guys know why.
There's a lot of FASCARs.
Yeah. So this weekend we eliminated 3, technically 4 drivers from contention. Those drivers were Potato, Still Noob, who didn't show up to either race, probably because of time issues or I don't know. Stratton, my co-host, Cheese Monkey, and also a Dondon who kind of quit from FastCar. But
All the FASCAR?
yes, and he also left other grip racing servers too. So rest in
I
peace.
kinda
May
thought
he
he,
rest in peace.
Yeah. I kind of thought he just, like, dropped out of the playoffs.
Nope, quit.
Do you know
Left
why
the
he quit?
server. It was a disagreement with somebody. I think I don't really remember, to be honest. But
Kind of rude. Are we
yeah,
still going to have him as a guest on the show?
no, he was
What?
actually supposed to be this week.
Oh.
But as you'll see later in the show, our guest is Triple One. And then next week, I don't know, probably Chris or something. Alrighty, my question for you, interview style. How do you feel now that you've been eliminated from playoff contention?
I feel cheated because I got rammed first race. And that's why I'm in this lap.
Whoa!
And nobody has the race 1 replay. So I can't show my evidence.
No, you can't prove
It's
it.
so stupid.
So I don't believe you. Sounds like
I would've
excuses.
done way better, but I got rammed off first, or not, near the end on the first corner. And Grayson was too lazy.
What? I wasn't even the
if I
marshal
did
of your
find
first
the-
race. I was
even
in
if I
your
did find
race.
even if I did find the replay, you'd be like, no, that makes a tie. I don't want to deal with it. So you just ban me anyway. Or not ban me.
No, I would do that. We would go through the court system. I promise, and I would have to recuse myself from that case because I would be too tempted to do what you said. I was like,
It'd make another tie, and then you'd be like, I don't
In
wanna
my
do it.
defense, I have a lot of homework to do this week, and
Me
I
too.
don't want to deal with it. Anyways, before we talk any more about the playoffs and the standings, let's move to our guest for this episode, which is, as we said earlier, Triple One, one of the admins of the FTC Discord, and as I'm sure many of you already know by this point of the episode's release, is now the official FR Legends Discord server. But we will get into more of that later because it's all breaking news as of today, Tuesday, February 16th. He's also the manager / admin of Drift Maniacs. Polymeros is the owner, but Triple One is the drifting guy, so he runs it more. And he's also a newly appointed admin of FASCAR.
Yay.
Yay! Alright, let's get into it.
You're rubbing horsehair between your teeth.
Okay. Now,
I'm cancer.
now
I'm
let's.
actually cancer. Why did you agree to get me on?
I don't know. Okay.
I haven't said my hello yet. I don't know why
Okay. Welcome to the show, Trip. How are you?
Oi, mate, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Perfect. Excellent delivery. I'm doing.
That sounded Australian and British.
I'm doing excellent.
I'm doing
Yeah, I'm
pretty
doing
fantastic.
pretty-
How about you, my dearest? I have
doing
to say
pretty
things
good.
like,
Oh,
no, I have to do, dearest, cup of tea. I have to say everything eloquently.
Speak only the Queen's English.
Prince Charles beat me with a stick.
Okay, Stratton has the
Oh,
first
the
question.
bastard is dead.
First question. You normally do drifting, so what made you decide to do some grip racing when you're already successful in FTC and other competitions?
Successful. I think it's just the opportunity, really. gets me doing more shit. And try to enter as many comps as possible. Lag is a factor. I fucking hate lag.
Okay.
Absolutely despise it. Lag is disgusting. It always happens at the worst times. Hence why I haven't done well in any of the races.
Okay.
So, yeah, but yeah, it's just to keep myself occupied in the community, really.
Okay. I don't know. I might have to find like a bleeping noise or something like that.
This is the best of Britain right here.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry, the best of Wales.
Wales.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get Rumble Hop in the corner. It's like, oh, sheep shagger.
Okay. 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 My question is for you. What got you started on FR Legends, and how long have you been playing?
I remember this quite clearly, actually. I started playing before April, but I got involved in the FDC in April. But I recently, I found it due to Hurt Life. I'm not sure if you know him. He's an influencer. He works for Hoonigan. He posted about how his car was in the game. I saw that. And while it wasn't on Android, I was like, holy shit, when it comes out on Android, I want to get this.
Okay.
I was like, I need it.
Like the Torque Stallion?
Getting it. Yeah, I ended up getting it. I was really shit at the game back then. FDC was tiny.
Oh
I
my
was
gosh.
lucky to get like 2,000 followers. That's when I want to say I was there. I'm not quite sure.
Impressive. I was there about 15,000, I think. Quite later.
Yeah, the first FDC comp I entered was 4th of April 2019.
Wow.
But then I actually started posting, getting into the community in October. I can't remember the date exactly.
Yeah, I didn't get into the community until FASCAR started. FASCAR was my first grip race.
You little baby. Little baby in the community. Little cradle.
I started last April.
I started before you. I just didn't play consistently.
I don't know when I'd say it got picked up. I think it started picking up pace before liveries came out. Before the livery update.
Yeah, I started playing it before there were any liveries at all. I remember when it first got added and all the screens were all glitchy, and I've never made a livery because I hurt my eyes.
Fun story about that. With livery stuff coming out, like 2 days later, I saw Sly Drift King, the guy who owns the FTC, in the lobby. And I was like, no way. I'm in a lobby with this guy. I'm like, this is great. It looked like, fuck, it's my chance. And I was like, fucking glad I fucking joined that lobby in the end.
Incredible.
I think that's the start of mine and Rob's friendship, if you can call it a friendship. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. So, what is your favorite car, both in game and in real life?
Does it matter which I say? Like,
no,
in real life,
you could say
it's
either.
Nothing to do with drifting.
You could say either or both. Yeah.
Right. In game,
the Mercedes A160.
In game, it used to be the GT86. Now it's a split between the Altezza and the S14. And then in real life, my dream car, I absolutely love the 63 Beetle.
Okay.
I love that car.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Hitler.
It looks
Hitler
good
car.
in such. No, it's not Hitler car.
Hitler
didn't make it. It was manufactured back in the day because it was war travel, and it was a cheap alternative. So they made it into people cars. So like road legal cars, people bought. They were fairly cheap, and they lasted a while as well.
Okay.
My favorite car.
Would you say they would last?
Like the old one.
Would you say they would last 1,000 years?
I don't know. I wish I could.
Can they make Can they make it from Berlin to Warsaw in one tank?
Probably not. But yeah, I saw this video. Someone made an electric swap for it, and I was like, okay, that is the plan. I either do that or put a Porsche engine in there.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Lots of detail on that one.
Slammed Mark 1 Golf. I think they're so funny looking, and I
like the Harley Quinn one.
Yeah, any of them. Just slam
Harley,
it to
is
the
it Harley
ground.
Quinn or Harley Quinn? I don't know.
We say Harley
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn. In the
I
US,
think it's
at
Harley
least.
Quinn in. I think it's Harley Quinn in EU.
I don't know. It's the
So
same.
weird.
It's a QU like
It's
Q.
multicolored. It's
Like Quint.
rainbow.
Quill.
It's rainbow.
Quinwert.
Rainbow time. Quint.
Huh?
Quint.
All right, Sharon, you have the
And
next
I've got
question.
the next question. What's your favorite track in the game? Either for drifting or grip racing, it doesn't matter.
Right. As much as I hate this track, I have to say school course because that's where my FRL career truly kicked off. Season 6, round 2. First round I entered, I came 35th or 36th. I don't remember. I remember this like it was yesterday. I had an S13. I sold it to get an RX-7, and
Sold
then I
my
made that
S13
RX-7
to
white
Jersey.
with a green roll cage.
Nice.
Yeah.
A green roll cage.
So
Interesting.
I'd have to say school, just because of the story.
Okay. Okay. That's good reasoning behind it, at least.
Yeah.
And then
Better
I
than,
like the dog.
like Gunjai because it's nice and long and it's got elevation change and it's got corners.
I
okay.
like the school course for the dog at the top of the hill.
There's dogs on every track, mate. Apart from
What?
No,
Yeah,
there's
there's dogs on every track.
yeah.
No way.
How do you feel,
There is.
Stratton?
I feel like I've been lied.
You have to watch the
No,
FDC
Robin,
YouTube
yeah, you have
video.
to watch it again. By the way, you
Every
should go
dog
subscribe.
location.
If you're watching this podcast, go subscribe.
Yes.
You're welcome,
Subscribe
Rob.
right now.
You're
Sub-
welcome, Rob.
Subscribe to both
Money,
FDC
please.
and this one.
I'm subscribing to this right now.
No, you're not subscribed to your own work.
That's
No.
oh my gosh, Stratton. You're fired.
I think I'm down to take that spot.
We'll see.
I've
We'll
always
see you
wanted to work
never.
alongside Jesus.
Okay.
_FASCAR.
It's just FRL space FASCAR. Okay, cool.
But I am subscriber number 17.
That's awesome.
That's
I better
nice.
subscribe then, 'cause I
17.
barely go on YouTube.
Okay. Our last question. What would you like to see added to the game in a future update?
As I was saying before this, I have no idea.
Okay. Okay.
I just want to see the game fixed. Lag gone. Rammers
Servers.
gone.
Okay.
Also,
Fair enough.
Can I just say one thing I don't like about the multiplayer update? I hate 12-player lobbies. But I mean, yeah, people will say they're good, but it just causes lag for everyone involved. So even on EU servers, it's bombarded with Russians. They get 300 ping. They don't know how to drive properly. There's a wall. Oh, going over there. It's just, I find it very hard to play online, which is why I very rarely go online.
You
Question
freaking
about real cars.
kidding
Do
me.
you prefer right hand or left hand drive?
Oh, debatable. I'd say right-hand drive because I want to learn so I can learn to drive easier in real life. But I'd say when I'm like when I had like a simulator, I'd used to imitate like HPAN, and I'd always use my right hand for it, so I'd basically be like I'm sitting in left hand because it just feels better.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's my reasoning. Not because I live in America and all the cars are left hand drive. I think shifting with the right hand is better.
Yeah, right because it's from my country, left because it feels better, and because my right hand is my dominant hand. Don't take any fucking notice of that, you dirty cunts. Bleep that out. Yeah, I can just get like a grip of the gear stick. It just feels better. Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
gonna stop talking.
Now, I don't want to alarm either of you, but
You weren't recording, were you?
no, I was. However, I have messages notifications. So,
That's really cool.
yeah, so if I go there and go into this video after it's done and I see I keep hearing the ding, ding that I
Yep.
kept on hearing, then we're probably going to have to redo this. And I'm going to probably piss myself because I'm so angry.
No,
Oh, well,
I
I'm gonna
think
shit
we just
myself.
leave it in. I think we leave it in.
Leave in the
You know,
dings.
Authentic.
Yeah.
No, do this as like an extra clip at the end. Authenticity. The ding, ding.
Yeah,
Or, you know what you should do? Rather than put it like the notification thing, do the Taco Bell ding. That would be so good. That would work.
Oh shoot, what's the Android that the poo do? Use that to sleep.
Oh no,
That
you should
would
do
be
like
funny.
the UK call lines when you're waiting in queue.
Thank you so much for coming on our show, Triple One, this week.
Trip. What am I tripping over?
Trip, these nuts. Okay, now
Fuck
we can
you.
move on to the standings and current playoffs race. Thank you once again, Triple One, for joining us. That interview was a lot of fun, actually, to do. Now we can move into.
Sorry.
Now we
Until
can.
the out of frame, my back was itchy.
Now we can move into the. What can we move into? Now we can talk about the standings and the playoff stand. Wait, the current playoff race. We can talk first about the drivers who advanced rather than who was eliminated.
The people that we had. No, we started first with the people who were eliminated. Liar.
Yeah, I said we can talk about the drivers who advanced rather than who was eliminated.
You said first.
Oh, well, it means the same
And
thing.
when you added
We can start first from this point on. I also see the amount of times I say and I'm trying to cut back on it.
The drivers who advanced this week, we had Alex with 18 points, Sokodo 16, Toyota Prius with 14, my
big
co-host
slurp.
at 13, Paula Morose at 10, Zamugan at 9, 772 at 8, and Marios Elias at 7.
Yes. And as always, we'll have the graphics on screen, as I'm sure you guys are all used to at this point, of what we are talking about, in case you're a visual learner like myself. Because I know that if somebody just says, Grayson has 13 points, Polymeros has 10 points, then I just do not remember it. Also, that wasn't me attacking you there. That was just
I think
over-exaggerating. No, I just cannot handle audio only. Unless it's a podcast and I'm interested in it. Like Beyond the Grid. I love Beyond the Grid.
I hate Beyond the Grid.
I know, but I love it.
Every single car ride I'm with you is like, Beyond the Grid song. And it's the same episode I heard 3 times.
Okay, but it's a good episode. Like the Zach Brown, CEO of McLaren episode. That one's so good. He's my racing idol. I want to be just like him. CEO of FM Holdings, LLC. And also
Anyways.
FM Motorsports.
Next weekend, we're going to start the round of 8, where the drivers compete in 2 races over 2 weekends, and they earn the most amount of points they can, which will build on the points they already have. And after those 2 races, which takes place over 2 weekends, right?
Yes, over 2
earlier,
weekends.
But I didn't really comprehend it.
I wasn't really listening, so.
And then we'll eliminate the bottom 2 drivers after that.
That's right. It's important to note that your point totals will be saved after each round, and it's not going to be eliminated, or your slate is not going to be wiped clean after every round. Just want to clear that up to be crystal clear. The tracks for this week, we have EBM, which is a shortened version of EBM, and then we also have Gunsai Reverse. We are going back to Gunsai. And also, the way that the vote is going, we will be running 30 laps. Yeah, but at least it's only one race, so we're not there for 6 hours. Who do you think will perform the best at these tracks? Either one. You can start. You can just say who.
EBM,
Yeah.
Sokodo,
Sokodo?
or Poly. Poly is so good at EBM. My money's on Poly, actually.
Okay.
Gunsai, I have Sokodo or Alex.
Okay. For me, I think that Sokodo or Toyota will probably win on EBM. Alex probably
I don't-
Alex
don't-
is never you don't never count him out. He's a good chance of coming first or second, but I think the veterans have a better chance on EBM rather than Alex, who's just addicted to Gunsai. But I think
And
he'll probably win Gunsai Reverse.
I don't think Polly will do well at Gunsai Reverse because
No.
from the Christmas thing that was Edgar put on,
Yeah.
Polly was running for Gias against Alex in the final round, and lost to Alex.
Now, with all that out of the way, we can move on to probably my favorite section of this podcast and what probably takes up the most amount of time accidentally. We can move on to the news. And we will start off, as always, with the FR Legends news. This week, or last week technically, Sir Fleece won again at Hiroshima. I don't know why we still bother to talk about this. It's just self-explanatory and assumed that Sir Fleece will win.
I didn't do any scores on Hiroshima. I didn't buy the track.
Yeah, I did one run and I did like an hour maybe of practice and called it good. I was like, Hiroshima's stupid. But I prefer group racing anyway, so.
A new grip racing league. A new grip racing league has started. The FRL SCC, which is the FR Legends Saloon Car Championship. It's run by Aiden G on FRL and Nathan Jensen Racing. Saloon cars are 4 doors, right?
Yes. It's 220 horsepower, full roll cage, I think, bucket seats, and a racing steering wheel, and that's it. And harnesses, obviously. It's basically safety equipment and your just general saloon car.
Okay.
If you're in the
I
US,
haven't watched much
EU.
Top Gear recently, so
Saloon.
I'm kind of out of touch with the European.
It's a sedan. It's a sedan. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm not probably going to join it because I'm in too many things.
Yeah.
Plus running FASCAR and doing all this content creation. So I wish the best of luck to Aiden and Nathan Jensen. Both of them either did join or requested to join. I wish the best of luck to them in their journeys of growing a new
Requested
league.
to join what?
FASCAR.
Okay, they never finished it, and I was like, I think it's FASCAR.
Well, I assume, yeah. But now we can talk about FIA licenses. If you'll recall, maybe 2 episodes, I made a proposal to the FIA, which passed. The FR Legends FIA, not the actual one.
You are an FIA certified driver, though.
I am an FIA.
You raced in one Gran Turismo FIA race.
That's right. That's more than Alex can say, I would think. But that's because he was on Xbox.
More than I can say.
Exactly. I'm technically the most well-traveled, if you say FIA certified.
Comment down below if you're FIA certified as well.
But yeah.
Get the post interaction up. Come on,
Yeah, get the post interaction. Smash that like button if you say saloon instead of sedan.
I don't.
So we know to block you.
That reminds me of when I kicked someone for having an Android. Someone made the mistake of leaving in a FR Legends room, and it gave me admin, and I was like, "Who here has Android?" And one person said me. Instantly gone.
Yeah, if you have Android, frick you.
It was all big funny.
Yeah.
Please don't get mad at me.
I'm sorry, 70% of the world.
Yeah, I'm sorry, anyone who has...
You're gonna have to make an apology next week or something.
Yeah. The controversies are starting. Next week it's the N-word.
Oh, no. But, anyways, back to FIA licenses. I made a proposal a few weeks ago that got passed for a new license point system, so to actually give the FIA a purpose, in my opinion. Others may beg to differ, but I think now it has a real purpose. But now we are in the midst of making safety ratings as well as your driver's license level.
There's new hill climb, FRL hill climb rules.
There is?
Judging
I should know that.
with the licenses at least. Like they're like they're not like in effect, but they're like for like next season.
Yeah.
I've said like so many times in that sentence.
It's
But
okay.
it's going to be kind of like
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
B and C level licenses are going to be in the A class. The B will be in the E class, and the A
FS.
license will be in the F. Yeah, the highest class.
Yeah. So, yeah. I probably won't do the licenses, the whole license system for FASCAR next season, just because it's so new and we don't really have a real system of efficiently keeping track of it. Swaggy B just made a list, which is really helpful because I started on it yesterday and I was like, I got burnt out after
What
5
level am I?
minutes. You
What
are
level am I?
you are a level C license, the same as me.
What?
Barely a level C
Yeah!
license. You have 4 of the 4 required.
Oh my gosh.
And I
I thought it was
almost have a
gonna be
level
different.
B, but I have a C as well. So you and I can race in the same class for Fig T. Ever
For
Legends,
what?
Ever Legends Intercontinental GT Challenge Fig T.
Should I join it?
You should. I think you should because I was one of the people that helped found it, but it's really a brainchild of Swaggy B. But we are coming up with a better system of selecting drivers for each league and sub-league, and that is with driver rating, safety rating, and license levels. So we can have the most competitive, the most clean races we can possibly have without becoming as toxic as Gran Turismo's system.
Hit wall, 5-second penalty.
Yeah.
It's like I already hit the wall. I
Tap
already slowed myself
driver,
down.
2-second penalty. Bah! But anyways, now we can talk about the FDC Discord. No, not FDC Discord. The FR Legends Discord, the official FR Legends Discord. So, so, I don't know if you saw anything about this because this happened like 5 hours ago at the time of
You
recording.
told me earlier.
Yeah, but basically, one of the admins came back. I don't know his name. It's like Jake or something like that. I think that's who the culprit was. I could be wrong. Everything's so new at this point. But essentially, what happened was an admin left the server, came back as an admin, banned a whole bunch of people. By banned a whole bunch of people, I mean like over 2,000 people, and then proceeded to close the entire server, kicking the rest of the 2,000 plus people out. That's what it is to my understanding. I could be wrong,
That is big.
but it's
fun.
really it's really funny because that Discord is really toxic, if we're honest.
I
But
never joined it.
I joined it, but I left earlier this morning, so I missed all of the mayhem. So I didn't get banned.
You left earlier in the morning?
I did. I was like, I don't need all these notifications. See ya. Plus, I was trying to do an FR Legends Discord ban speedrun.
Really?
Yeah, but it didn't go so
Did
well.
it work?
So 420 control. You still have the record. Mine was 2 minutes before I left the server.
Okay. If it goes back up, I'll get the FR Legend.
It's not going up. It's not going back up.
Ever?
Yeah. You know why? Because the FDC Discord is now morphed into the official FR Legends Discord.
Well, I guess I have to get banned from that.
Good luck. I think you basically have to be excessively homophobic.
That's enough of the FR Legend stuff. Let's just go on to the regular car world news.
Yeah, so I will talk about the Daytona 500 because I watched almost every lap of it, except for
I
like
watched
the
the
middles
crowd.
of like stages. But Michael McDowell, he won his first race ever in the NASCAR Cup Series at the Daytona 500. That's incredible. He's now one of 8 drivers to do that, including Trevor Bayne and Michael Waltrip. Who Michael Waltrip actually won his first race, the same Daytona 500 that Dale Earnhardt Jr. died in.
Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt Sr., my mistake. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Dale
got a
Earnhardt Jr.
concussion.
is still alive. for
Yes,
those of
he
you
just has
who
brain
don't know
damage.
NASCAR. I
But
watched the crash.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch turned into an F1 car. Have you looked
No,
at the
Tyler Reddick turned into a F1
No,
car.
Kyle Busch too. Did you not see the crash?
No,
Like
I
the
just
big
saw
one with
Tyler
the tire?
Reddick's. No.
No, he looks like an F1 car.
Tyler Reddick came out of that crash looking like a Whelen modified car with the hood off, carburetor or fake carburetor exposed, fenders off, tape everywhere. It was simply beautiful. But
And
actually,
we have a fantasy NASCAR league you can join.
that's
Called
right.
FASCAR, all in all caps, official. I
Yes.
won. I'm pretty sure I'm in the lead right now.
Yes, you are. I'm in second.
I'm going bananas.
Yeah, and you didn't even watch the race. I'm upset.
I was playing Minecraft.
I suppose that's a
It's
fair
worth
excuse. Oh wait, I just
Found-
looked at my phone. Scratch that. FTC will still be the FTC Discord. It looks like the FR Legends Discord server might come back. We'll see.
I'm gonna
Everything's
get
so
banned,
up in the
I'm gonna
air
get
right
banned.
now. Just ignore basically all of this. What happened? You guys know what happened. Big funny. Moving
One of
on.
my favorite news is from the week is the McLaren car. It looks good. It looks it looks the same, but it looked good before. I don't know why people are complaining like,
Yeah.
boo-hoo,
And
you
you're not
can't
even
pick
an
the
F1
car."
fan.
Have you? Okay, let me just
You're
look
not
up
you're not an F1 fan. You don't get to talk.
1980 Ferrari F1.
They're all red, Stratton. You don't have to look it up. They're all red except for the 1000 GP. It was scarlet red.
Look at this. That's red.
It was red. I think some years they had a bit more white.
1990 Ferrari F1.
I
Oh,
just
big shocker. It's red.
my only complaint with the car, I love the new technical regulations. I just think it looks so much cooler with like the angled flooring and stuff like that. I guess it would go like that. But with the angled flooring rather than the flat slits in the flooring, I think that looks kind of goofy, too boxy for the sleek and angular car. But I love the new technical regulations for it. But my only complaint with the McLaren car is I wish they would get rid of the blue. I do not like the orange, the papaya, and the blue. They can still have blue because like it's their secondary color or whatever. But I want to see like some of the concept cars that other people were making, like the papaya and the white or the papaya and black. Those look so sexy. Am I allowed to say that on this podcast?
Yes.
Probably. But I mean, 111. I'm gonna probably have to bleep him out. But yeah, I don't know. It's essentially the
the
same
next
car. It's
I don't
essentially
care
the same
about
car.
F1. You say the next line.
Okay, but the next car launch that F1 fans have to look forward to, and I guess Stratton because he's going to be forced to look at it anyways, is the Scuderia AlphaTauri car launch.
Aren't they the Honda one?
Yes, they're the junior Honda one, but it's more of a sister team now, but they still get old Red Bull technology. But they're one of my favorite teams because I'm a huge Pierre Gasly fan. He's probably my favorite driver. And also, I think that their colors look sick. And I think of that... Oh, I dropped my flash drive. I think that with the fashion company that AlphaTauri is, I think their car will look sick again this year. So I'm really excited to see what it is.
Wait, has the Aston Martin car?
No, that one's going to be revealed. I actually just saw it today. That one's going to be revealed March 3rd.
I'm excited for that one. It's like a little birthday present for me.
Yeah.
It's really close to my birthday. It's not my actual birthday.
Oh yeah, cause no, Sergio Perez isn't. He's on Red Bull now, so he's not allowed to be your favorite driver anymore. I'm just kidding.
That's okay.
But I know you're a big fan of the pink
isn't
car.
Aston Martin getting like a good driver? Well, like kind of.
They got
old driver now?
Sebastian Vettel,
Yeah.
and they
I hope
have
he
Lance
does good.
Stroll,
I
whose
like
dad
Aston
is the
Martin.
owner.
I liked them last year because they were pink, but this year I like Aston Martin cars.
The British Racing Green.
I don't know. I just like Aston Martin.
Oh, there it is. You just like Aston Martin?
Yeah. Like, have you seen the Victor? The Aston Martin Victor is one of my favorite cars.
Is that the new
Show a picture
hypercar?
of it.
Is that the new
No.
hypercar? I'll look it up.
It's a one-off.
when I
It's a
edit.
one-off restored like 800 horsepower Vulcan.
Wow. I like Aston Martin, except I don't like their GT cars, their factory GT cars. I don't like the neon green. The neon green and the red just doesn't do it for me.
Ew.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like their road cars a lot.
yeah, I do. I think they're cool, but I think because Jeremy Clarkson on Top Gear, and I do like to watch a lot of Top Gear, but this is from like 2009. He always hated on American cars, which, I mean, fair enough. They were garbage during the recession and before then, but like some of those cars are cool, and he was just like, I don't like it because it's American and it's big and stupid. Big and stupid, and they can't get more than 200 horsepower from a 3.2 liter V6 engine. It's like, pfft, shut up, you monkey.
But you see in America how many freaking Ford Tauruses, Crown Victorias, they're all still running.
They are. How many Aston Martins do you still see running? Well, you don't see
I
any
don't know.
here.
I've seen like 2 Aston Martins in my life.
British cars are just not very reliable. And that includes Vauxhall, which is technically an American brand. Well, now it's part of PGA. PGA or
This has
PCA?
gone on for a while.
I think we
should call
can
it
end
quits.
the rambling here.
My favorite part about podcasts though is the rambling, but
Yeah. I don't even know how we got here, but
we got here from Scuderia AlphaTauri, and then I was like, ooh, Aston Martin car launch.
yeah.
And then I was like, I like Aston Martin road cars.
But this is my favorite part because we just get to ramble, and I think it sounds more natural.
Most natural.
It sounds the most natural because it technically is the most natural, even though most of the stuff that we're reading is bits and
Boring.
pieces. Yeah, plus it's not the boring stuff like the who cares about who won. Let's talk about Aston Martin.
I mean, it is exciting to have your name called out.
It is cool. So that's why I do like to spend time on it, because that's what I feel like most people that watch this, not most, but like the drivers that watch it for. Is like I'll see in the comment section somebody will be like, "Oh, you didn't talk about me." I'm like, "Sorry, you didn't do good."
Oh, also, more
Not to be
post
rude.
interaction.
I promise.
More post interaction. Let us know how you feel about Asian drivers and American and European drivers being combined in one server.
Yes.
There was some mixed feelings about it on the stream.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, roll the outro.
Roll the outro.
Bye bye.
Bye. Also, guys, actually, never mind. I was gonna tell you about the new stock music, but now I'm not gonna.
You'll hear it.
Yeah, you'll just hear it. Bye.